All right, so where did we leave off? I think we left off where I put in these, and now we were going to populate these fields. Now, you can populate them with sort of parametric items. And we're actually going to start off by doing another copy and paste. So we'll click this and Control C, and then click over here and Control V. All right, again, you know, so you're going to make a whole bunch of these. So do the same thing. We're going to populate all of these, and some of them we're going to populate with, well, I'll just show you. So let's do a bunch of these. So let's see, Control C, and then I need to hit Control V a bunch of times. Control V, Control V, Control V. All right, so that's good. So I'm going to drag these. Oh gosh, no, I can't. There we go. I'm going to drag these down, and we're just going to reformat them. So it's just easier than just changing that. This one's here. All right, so this one is designed by, and this one is going to be date actually, so it's going to change that to date. Date, okay, and this one was going to be file name, so it's going to change that to file name. And again, this is how you do it, but you don't necessarily have to do it like mine looks. I want this to be, you know, like you be yours. Click this one, and this one is going to be project name. All right, and oh, and that, I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm sorry. So Control V, and I'm going to bring these down. So one of these is going to be right here. Don't forget to dimension it, right? And then this one over here. And this one is going to be file name. File name. Okay, so in the design by, we want to put our name in here. So we're going to double click this, and we're going to delete that. And then here, we're going to say drawing properties, or properties drawing, and author. That's what we want. That's because it's who designed it. So we're going to click this function. We're going to highlight that, and I don't want that to be italicized anymore. I want it to be bigger, so we're going to change that to I think 0.1 is probably good, and click OK. So I'm going to click on it. I want to change those green lines where the whole word can fit in. Put that in. All right, so that's the author, and the same thing we're going to do for design. We're going to do this for date. So we double click on here. We're going to delete that. We're going to change it to a parametric, and so drawing property, creation date. Plop in this dealio, highlight it. I don't want it to be italicized anymore. I want to make it 0.1, and you can, you want to change it to be a different font if you want. Make it Times New Roman if you like. Click OK. And again, see how we've done the second line? We don't want the second line. We can bring this over here, and center that. And see how I set little dot? So we can do the same thing with this as we did with the other one. So if you find that you want a specific dimension for this, we can come in and we can dimension and say, okay, from this point to this point, you could have that dimension. I mean, escape, but actually you probably want it more determined by this. So you can say, okay, the distance from dimension from here to here. Oh, that looks like a pretty number, so 0.5. Right, so you can do the same thing. If you wind up, instead of centering, you come with a good dimension. You can say, okay, from here to here, 0.68. Maybe change that to 0.5 as well. Whoops, 0.5, no, 5. 5. All right, so you can dimension all of those. So let's see. We wanted to have. Oh, we wanted this to be. That wasn't supposed to be file name. Escape. This one was supposed to be. Oh, in mine anyway. Because it changes to sheet. Sheet. Okay. And then if we double click this one, we can delete that. And I want to make this drawing property. And we want to do sheet. Let's see. If that one gets this one. Drawing properties. There you go. Number of sheets. So that's the sheet. So that's this time it's drawing properties. You post that one in. Number of sheets, put that. And I think I want to change that. I don't want that italicized anymore. And I want that to be 0.1. Okay, and you can drag it over. You can dimension that if you like. It's only going to be a number, so I wouldn't worry too much about it being. Let's stretch this one. It's going to say like 1 or 2, so you don't have to worry about it taking up too much space. Project name, file name, and so project name is actually going to be a different thing here. So the project name is something you're going to type in. So I'm going to double click this. I'm going to get rid of that. And this time I'm going to call this a prompted entry. So then when you go to start your drawing, it's going to prompt you and say, okay, what do you want the project name to be? And I think 1.2 might be big. Let's make that 0.1. So that's a prompted entry. You click OK. So now I'll show you when we finish doing this, but it's going to prompt you to put in some words. Drag this all the way over. Well, we're going to put some more stuff over here, so we don't want to do all that. So yeah, so you want to, I think I'm going to leave you there and just have you fill this all out. And I showed you all the different things and how to get to them. I'm sure there'll be some questions, but I think this will get you going. Again, if you want to do an image, so if I want to put an image here, I just click image. I highlight wherever I want it, how big I want it to be, and then you just go in and grab the image and put it in there. So what did I have? I saved it. I saved mine in my drive stream here. So I have the BC Eagle here, so if I click on that, it's going to insert the image and put it right there if you want to have an image or an image of yourself or an image of your basketball team, whatever it is you wanted to do. So you can be unique with this thing. Okay, so all right, so I'm noticing that I also, under project name, I still have a design by, so that's what it's going to ask for, so I want to fix that before I get there. So I'm going to click on design by, and this should be the project name. Oops. Project name. Project name. Yeah, I think 0.1 is good. It's prompted entry. So I hit OK. So, so things that'll have that you'll want to make a that type of format, the kind that you're going to want to have to be a prompted entry, are things that you're going to uniquely put onto each drawing. So like your IED number would be a prompted entry, and the project name would be an entry. All right, so we're going to finish the sketch and save edits. Yes. So now here's my sheet. It has no title block. So I'll put the title block in. I just right click, insert, and it says, okay, prompted name. What's my project name? Okay, project name is going to be activity 1.3.5. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting that thing. I hit OK, and it generates my thing here. So this is not all the information. It has my who it's designed by. That's me. It has the date, today's date, how many sheets there are. There's one product name. So you're going to populate this. You're going to put in all the rest of those things. Put in all of the parametric tools. And so I think I got you most of the way there. So now here's my completed title block. And I want to show you now how we're going to use it. So I finished it. I'm going to hit finish sketch. Yep. So it's all good. It's up here. If you want to put it into your sheet, you just right click on it and hit insert, and it's going to ask me my prompts. So the project name is, say, 1.3. I'm going to say 0.4 because I'm going to put in a part from the other side, and then my IED number. Okay, so it's going to insert those. Now if you notice, the file name is blank and the scale is blank because well, we haven't put a part in. So let's put a part in just so you can see how this all works. So I have a part open from 1.3.4. So the base view is this part here. Okay? So here's the base view, and here's the top view, here's the right side view, here's the isometric view, and notice the scale is half. So I hit OK. And I'm going to double click on this one and make it the raster view, and I'm going to make it a third the size. So it's a little smaller. Okay. But now that I've done that, notice down here that file name is now populated. That should populate, and also the scale should populate because that's an actual document. So I've titled this drawing. I've titled it title block template. So I saved it as title block template, and I've saved it to my Google Drive. So now, what you're going to be doing if you want to create new drawings is you're going to have to open this up ahead of time. So the first thing you do is open up your title block template. You're going to right-click on your title block, on your unique title block. Right-click, copy. Now I'm going to go to the house. I'm going to start a new drawing. So new drawing. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of the ANSI large. I'm going to delete that. Open up my resources. Open up my title blocks. And right-click, paste. So now my Guild A title block is in there. So I can put it into here. So I'm going to, let's see, what do we normally do? We do edit sheet. So we'll switch this to A size paper. Okay, and then we're going to insert the title block. So we right click and say insert, and project name. So ID number, put in your ID number. Okay, and so my title block populated. And now if I insert the views, right? And okay, so now it inserts the part number. That's the part number, and also inserts the scale. So that's how you're gonna do it. So you'll have to open up your template initially. You'll right-click on the template. You'll copy it. Then you'll go over to your new drawing, open up the title blocks, right-click, paste, and then you'll have it. So enjoy. I'm looking forward to seeing you as I bet they come out great.